Ding, 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 ding. Well, round 3 for Cancer. You ready to crawl into your shell, Cancer? Oh, not yet. Not yet. You still have some important paperwork that you were working on, and it's very important that it be taken care of. And this is not just speaking to Cancer per se, but for everyone. Everyone should have a living will. So get you a living will. And when you're dealing with other people and their money, it's better to have it in writing, because not everyone's word is still worth the same or even accepted as or understood as the same way as you speak in your vocabulary or understand it to mean. So working with other people's money, working with your own, get a living will, and that way there will be no misconceptions upon what your wishes were when you decide to pass into the next life. Because one thing we do know is that even those with measly possessions, people do still fight over stones in your pockets. So, yeah, get that in order, Cancer. You want to definitely work on that. It could possibly be something that you have been working on, and continue finishing up on that. Now, as I had said about the learning, it's possibly something that you had wanted to do and be in a career, and for whatever reason you did not pursue that career. That doesn't mean that you still can't pursue it. If you want to, then go ahead and do it. And don't live your life as in regretting that you never at least attempted to do it. You know, I can't even count the times that I have failed, let alone the times that I have attempted. So, yeah. I mean, a failure is just telling you that that wasn't the right way to do something. Okay? So it's not that it's, all bad. It's just that things need to be changed around and done in a different manner. So, Cancer, this is your divination until the end of the year. And I'm sure that there are people out there who, if they are not a Cancer, still know Cancers in their life. So now they can understand why some people might act a little bit strange, because we're all different. And we can't conform to other people in their expectation. And Cancers tend to go inside their shells They have their own hopes and wishes, and that's what they are working towards. What are your dreams? What are your wishes? Are you just wanting to be different and have different friends and accept the fact that there are people who are different than you, who you actually find a commonality that you never thought was possible? Well, open your mind, open your heart, and you just might find that there are people who you have more in common to. That doesn't mean that you have to settle for less, as they say. You just know that, but by the grace of God, there go I. And if that's not in your best interest, which you can judge by the energy that you share, is it a one-sided energy? Or does your communication fill each other with inspiration? So that's a good way to let you know if you do have good friends. And the best way is to go through bad times, because that's the best way to find out who your good friends are. Now, in the 12th house, we have Mars. Mars is anger, aggression. Then it is in the 12th house of hidden enemies, secrets, jails, institutions. And you could be a little bit peed off at the systems per se, at the corporations per se, at the hospitals, at the jails. Secrets coming out of the closet that are disturbing. And it's not just on a intimate experience, but rather on a mass. Seeing where injustice is for the next until March. And what can you do? What will you do? What work upon? What change can you, if not make, then initiate? Because one person's voice often leads to many people's voices speaking up. You can have a solo, which might highlight a choir, but it takes that one person singing to step out of the choir, or for the choir to join. So speak up, say what you mean what you say, and just don't say it mean. So this has been a divination reading for Cancer until the end of the year. And if you missed the first part, please check out, I think it was number 5. Even though this is the third attempt, the first one, it was only, I think, a couple of minutes long before the phone shut down the last time. And I am going to be taking a short break and see if I can get this set up in a better viewing format. And I shall return for this Halloween trick-or-treat weekend. of predictions and prophecies from the GLoLady. See you, love you, bye. Trick or treat, smell my feet.